Hello everyone and welcome back to Zoosa Plays. It's time for another game in our Blood Bowl season. Now, as you might remember, in the last game we had a bit of misfortune. Our high-level catcher Stallion got injured and lost movement allowance. So he now can't move as far as our other catchers. Still 7, that's okay, but he also will miss this match, whatever we choose to do. I posed a question whether you wanted us to fire him or replace him or keep him on the team, but I haven't had any replies yet, even though it's been a day since that video's been up. In fact, it has no views yet, so there's definitely no input on that yet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna fire him. At least not yet. I'm gonna play the next game with automatic replacement, journeyman, which will be a lineman, and also will have the loner skill, which will make them a little bit less useful for that game. And then we'll decide what to do with Stallion after the next match. That is, so if you have any opinion on that and you happen to watch the video before the next one goes up, then you can still, share your opinion in the comments. But otherwise I'll decide that next time. For now, Stallion is still on the team, but he won't be playing this game because he's injured. On a more positive note though, we had 3 level ups. Our Tia leveled up to level 3, perhaps will be good enough to take Stallion's place, at least in this game. And we also had 2 level ups on our linemen. Shandia reached level 3 and Solas reached level 2. So let's start by leveling up Solas and see what he can get. We'll roll the dice and we roll a 3. That's not very special, so we will just get block, I think. You might say wrestle is an option to block. Wrestle makes it so that on a both down results, both players go down, but no one gets injured. So if you have wrestle, you can use this to make both down into a sort of non-dangerous takedown, and also it won't cause a turnover. It's a little bit better than block, you might argue, if someone rolls both down against you, because instead of both players standing, both players will be down, and since you will have the next turn, you will be able to stand up first. So the wrestle can be better in that situation, but in almost all other instances block is better, because with block you can take down someone who doesn't have block or wrestle, and it'd be a win for you instead of a tie, which if both players have block or if someone has wrestle, it's more of a tie really. So I'm gonna go with block. You don't need both of them, that's pretty much overkill. That's much better to get a more useful skill. Tackle would be useful, Frenzy we've seen being useful. Dauntless can be useful as well. So at least we're gonna start with block, so everyone has block and will be more difficult to take down. Validate, okay. Now Shandia here got kick, so they'll probably also pick up block unless we roll something special. 10, that's special. That's our first extra roll. As you see, we can now choose a general or agility skill as always, or we can choose to pick movement allowance or armor value. Now armor value would be useful, I suppose. We would have armor 9, which will make us as resilient as a dwarf. So it would be difficult to knock Shandia out, and therefore we would be more likely to have our kicker available for a whole game. But on the other hand, movement allowance is almost always useful, since you will always need someone who can move far, and many times you try to move as far as you can before you do something, or you can move around the line or something. It gives you more options to have more movement. So I'd say more movement is definitely useful. They'll have as much movement as our blitzers. As much movement as Stallion actually. So there we go. I'll take the movement because well, it would be kind of weird to say no to the first special role we've had on this team. We haven't had any doubles or any 10 or higher yet. So there we go. Now our kicker can also move. They're not really a lineman anymore. They're more of a special set piece player. Perhaps we'll use them as such. Keep them a little bit in the background like we do with our thrower on our defensive runs. So anyway, we want that upgrade, and let's see what we get for our catcher. I've gone for a block on them as well, because when you're supposed to be carrying the ball, also it's better to have a block than wrestle, because if you go down you drop the ball, but if you stay up on a both, if both players have a block, then you keep the ball, unless they have strip ball, but that's a different story. So level up, and we rolled another 3, so I'm gonna get block. There we go. Now we have all we need. Stallion had the sure feet skill, so he could sprint further. I don't think we ever got to use that. But either way. So for the next game we will actually be short one player because Stallion is injured. I'm just gonna check. It's been a while since I played. 3 rerolls. We don't have anyone with the leader skill, so 3 rerolls. Alright, that's enough for us. Our next game is gonna be against dwarves. I don't know if we've played dwarves yet. They're pretty immobile. They have very low movement as opposed to our pretty high movement. They're also not very agile, so they're not very good at picking up the ball, except for their runners who starts with sure hands. And they need it because they only have a 67% to pick it up from the start. However, they start with a lot of skills on their linemen, as we can see here. Their linemen, oh, we have played them before, I remember. All of them have tackles, so our dodge won't work against their Longbeard, which is their lineman. The runners, this one's picked up block. They don't have dodge though. I don't think anyone here has dodge. They don't get agility skills unless they roll doubles. And they pick up guard also on their linemen, so you can't really mark them to take one down. Very difficult. Also, they have a Troll Slayer, which is their Blitzer type. Well, they have someone called Blitzer, but these are also sort of Blitzers because they start with Frenzy and Dauntless. So they're supposed to take down the big guys of the opponents. And this one has rolled a Strength, so he will be very dangerous. With Frenzy, you'll get 2 dice on anyone. Yeah, and he's also picked up guard on this. He has guard on his blitzers as well. This one has strip ball and stand firm, so we can't push them back. Yeah, we don't want to tackle these guys unless we have one that we can isolate. They also have a very high armor value, so tackling them really doesn't do much because they also start with thick skull, which make it even more difficult to knock them out. So dwarves are practically impossible to knock out unless you have something to bypass their high armor. 2 extra players as well, so it wouldn't be, even if we did knock someone out, they would have a replacement ready. We do have a much lower team value, so we get a lot of money here, but we want to save our money so we can pick up a replacement next game, possibly. Let's start the match and decide what we want to do. We will have a journeyman. This doesn't cost us anything, but it does increase our team value, so we only get 60,000 extra. If we had gotten 130,000 extra, I might have picked up a wizard, but in this case I think I'm going to settle for a Bloodweiser Babe and save the money to definitely get us enough to get a replacement if we want for the next game. So I'm going to get the Bloodweiser Babe. And then let's see what they do. Oh, they had 20,000 money, so they spent it on Barik Farblast, that thrower. I remember we messed him before. He's a thrower, but he counts as a special weapon, so he's only there for one drive. And he also got one extra reroll. And it's time for the game. We're on the home field now, so if we can push someone out, we will have a plus on the injury roll. I guess that's good enough. We might... I don't know if it requires an armor roll before the injury roll. But if it doesn't, then that might be a good way to get players out of the game, even though they have high armor. Here's our opponents. There's Barik Farblast. I guess because of this bazooka he used to pass the ball, it's he's considered a special weapon. Or a secret weapon, or whatever it is that makes the referee send him off after the first drive. And the reason they got him is not because he's any good, it's because he's very cheap. He only costs 60,000 to get. So he's actually cheaper than another player if you want to pick up an extra lineman as a mercenary. Barik Farblast is cheaper. There he is. He can pass the ball. He has strong arms, so he's better at long passes. And he has sure hands, so he can pick up the ball. He's basically a dwarf thrower. They don't have a thrower, they only have runners. Alright, our defense. This is pretty good, but as usual our thrower is on the line. We don't want him there. We don't want our kicker there either. I remembered. Ah, this loner can definitely go up there. So let's place you up there. And let's take you over there. Alright, is anyone else on the line that shouldn't be? We don't really mind if Kirdur Kudrinion gets hurt, because they're only journeymen that won't stay with us unless we buy them after the game for the same price as a regular journeyman. I think this is a good setup. We don't need to worry about the dwarves running past us. That's not their style. Their style is to sort of build a cage around the ball and move slowly up until they can go past. And just because of that, I'm going to actually use a long kick here. I'm not confident in our... It's a high kick, so he can move under it. Let's see if he has anyone who can catch the ball when it lands. And yes, indeed. He doesn't have catch, but he caught that one. It was a 50% chance. Okay, so he's not even going to use Barik Farblast as a passer here. The reason why he's not very good is, even though you have a decent passer in Barik Farblast, you will probably not have anyone that can receive the pass on any length. Unless you have someone who has rolled agility at least once, probably even twice for some of these. You won't be able to catch the pass. And you don't get the skill catch either, I don't think. I guess that might be a general skill, so you can pick that up. But you won't unless you roll agility first. So there you saw the frenzy from their troll slayers. We're not trolls, but they're slaying us anyway. There we go. The loner. Stay strong. Okay. I call them loners because they have the loner skill. They're actually called journeymen, but I'm probably gonna call him the loner for the rest of the game. I'm certainly not gonna call him Kirdur Kudrinion. That's a mouthful. Alright, they're done. Sorry. Okay, this guy is possible to take down. This is our kicker, and now movement 7. So we can move Gil-galad in here. I don't think they're gonna run around the corner here. So let's try to take this guy down. Oh, it worked. As I said, they all have block, and all of them have thick skull, almost. I don't think they have thick skull, the troll slayers, but they don't have 9 armor, they only have 8 armor, only. It's still as high as any of us. Now, I have Dauntless, so that would work against him with +1 strength. Hopefully. Let's see. Yeah, Dauntless against a dwarf. But that roll won't work. Do I re-roll? I don't think so. It's a bit early in the game. And in turn. I don't want these guys to stand that close. I can't really get to anyone. I might be able to take down this guy. Might be worth it actually. I'm gonna put... I don't really want to stack up on this guy either. Maybe I could get up here. No, not worth it. I'm gonna put someone up here, I suppose. I don't think we need to worry about this guy. We can have Frenzy. Alright, let's try and Frenzy this guy and get 2 chances to knock him over at least. He does have block, so taking both down won't work. No one has dodge though, so it will. We do have 2 rolls that will take him down. That didn't work. He's still up. Now he can move more people into support. Let's try to dodge. Oh, I shouldn't start with the loner. I don't care as much about him being in tackle zones. These guys will be in range of this guy. Let's put a 3rd guy up on him. That at least will make it more difficult. Oh well, it doesn't. He only has to move in these guard guys, and we will be in a bad position over here. So I kind of wanted to put more pressure on, but I don't want to use our thrower really. Okay, let's just surround this guy and beat him into submission, or at least force him to move more people in. We should be able to dodge away from dwarves. They have low agility, we have high agility. Okay, he's moving the ball carrier up here. So we have some pressure here now. This is the loner. So I probably will try to tackle him in here somewhere. These both have guard, yes, of course. We can't mark them. We can't put extra men on though. Extra elves. He got up and he's left a corner open. This guy has guard, of course, yes. Does this guy have guard? Yes. They all have guard, seems like. Alright, he's gonna push us away. And the frenzy keeps going, and since he's stronger, he got us down. And it's armor break and an injury. Ouch. Not a good start. He's gonna miss the next game. Well, we're gonna have to live with Varsuvius missing the next game. He's only a level 1 lineman anyway, but that's too bad. And he leveled up from beating us down. Who would have known? And then he takes a negative die roll, so I get to choose, but since he rolled well, I will have to choose a push. He didn't roll any skulls. They rarely do roll skulls when they choose to take those. It's as if the AI knows that he won't roll any skulls. See, he did it before he took a regular die roll there. That was a better chance for him. Okay, what do we do now? We can frenzy again, past here, perhaps out there. Alright, let's do that. Okay, he's down, good. But no injuries. I don't expect to get any armor breaks against the dwarves. Now, I wanted to go in here. This would be a minus because of him, so I need 2 guys here to be able to take him down. Can't really get there because he's in the way now. Can't run. I would have to run around him or take him down with the blitz. And he's strength 4, so well, we could start by perhaps knocking this guy down. Yes. Okay, now I could put 2 people here and then blitz him. Where's the Dauntless guy? He's over here. I could try to dodge him out and do the dauntless thing here. Okay, let's try it. Well, no, I'm gonna do this instead. It would be great to get this guy knocked out somehow. Well, now I won't be able to run around anyone anyway because I already used everyone over here. Ah, that'll work. Okay, let's push him in field. There we go, there's another break. Just a stun, but still. I'm a little bit tempted to foul this guy. Dodge out and foul him. But he's already stunned. We could possibly do that next time. So if I put two people in here, I could knock him once. Can we dodge out here? Yes, we can. And then you. And we put some pressure on the ball carrier if this works. It does. I wouldn't have done this unless this was the loner, because he'll be tackled next time easily, but the person who goes up will then be in our hands, so... Okay, I need someone over here. I'm gonna put Solas down here. Then we'll put tackle zones around. I have tackle zones on this side. Then I can try to dodge out, possibly even blitz. But who would I blitz? I would blitz Barik Farblast. That would be a single die roll, but he doesn't have block. Or I could try to blitz the ball holder, but he has block. So that wouldn't be a very good chance. You just stand there. Oh, I already blitzed. Never mind. Yeah, okay, let's just stand there. Put two people on the ball carrier. He's gonna have to blitz here and knock this guy out of the way before he can move. And I think he'll do just that, so let's see. Okay. Barik Farblast is challenging. Maybe he's gonna throw a pass to him instead of from him. Okay, he's blitzing up there, as we expected. Only a single die, but that was enough to take Solas down. And this should be a double. That's also enough to take the loner down. But as I said, this guy now is in danger of us tackling him. And if we tackle him, we will have... well, we won't have two guys up there. Okay, he's moving the ball into the center here. And reforming the cage around him. We have managed to single out some dwarves here. If we have enough to keep them singled out, I don't know. But now our catcher here is in a little bit of a spot, and this guy will stand up next turn. We could go around here and try to foul him. Kinda want to foul with this guy. Can he reach? If we move him... no, he can't reach unless I do this, which is a bit dangerous. We can take this guy out though. Do you want to do anything else first? Possibly this. I'm gonna move up here so I have this guy covered. Right, let's see. Blitzer, Dauntless, just the lineman. I'm gonna use the lineman. Okay. Come back. Follow actually. Because that way... this is the frenzy guy, right? Yes. So if I were to... I want to go there. Okay, I'll use Legolas here. We have both our blitzers over here, but this will be worth it if it works. Oh yes. He has... what do you call it? Guard. That's not good. I was hoping that would mark him off. I forgot about guard. Should we go for a single die? It's a bit dangerous. There are 4 results that are good for us. Let's move this guy up here. No, that's not. Okay, let's move him here then. Could have moved him. Oh, well, I would have to blitz him to get him out. Well, I don't really have anyone else I want to blitz. Let's do this guy. Yep, that works. I could have pushed him there and stayed. But, well, he's stunned anyway. It's the best you can hope for on a dwarf. Roll a 12 for our armor roll. Okay, blitz him and then try to push him out with frenzy. Seems like a good plan. First I'm gonna dodge out of here though. Yeah, he has dodge and he needed it. I also want him back in the game, so let's put him here if we can. Yes. Okay. It's a bit risky. He can knock him over and get past there, so maybe if we blitz him. Yes, push him there if you can't get it down. Well, you can. Push him there anyway. Don't follow. And then move back to here, I think. Then we will have extra if he knocks him down. We could go through here, but then we have 3 guys over here that can catch up next time. Alright, let's see if we can push this guy off the field. Well, that's a good roll, so I won't complain. But it's not a push. Okay, that's good enough. We're halting their progress. We're getting some dwarves knocked down. We actually had 5 dwarves knocked down in that turn. Well, 4. He was knocked down before the turn. But they're all getting up now. Not this guy, but the rest of them. He got up and he didn't move, so... Well, he's definitely getting knocked off next turn. Okay, he blitzed that loner there, but he stayed on his feet. Good work. He's trying to move the ball further to the left, where we actually have a better coverage. He's moving that guy in range of 2 people. And then he's moving, he's kind of spreading out. You have a guy behind you, just so you know. And that doesn't stop him. He can still run in and blitz the ball carrier here. Especially if we can knock this guy out and move someone forward. Now, which is more important, getting this guy out of the way or getting this guy off the field? I don't think there's anyone I want to move. Okay, let's keep Gilgal out there and if he gets up next time. Let's have Shandia do this. That's not good enough, but we have a reroll. That's perfect. Oh, we had stand firm. Didn't consider that. I wanted to follow up there actually. But we can move someone else in, that's not a problem. This is a strength 4 guy. No? Was that a strength 4 guy? No? This is a strength 4 guy, yeah, I thought so. Okay, we can knock him off, but first, this has long overdue. Goodbye, Longbeard. Okay, not even our bigger drunken audience could break the dwarf's armor. In fact, they rolled double 1, so they only rolled a 2. More or less, they patted him on the back or something. Okay, what do I want to do here? I want to knock this guy out. Perhaps it's more important to get people on the ball here. I kind of want to knock this guy out as well. How far? Okay, I'm gonna move Solas over here. Guard the ball carrier. And then I can blitz the ball carrier like so. Not good enough. Alright, let's put people around him at least, so we won't be able to do much. Okay, now I want to knock you. Please. Well. Oh yes, stand firm too. Okay, well then you get another punch. Then. Oh, this is not good. We don't have any more rerolls this time. And the loner, of course, don't have any block skills, but the dwarfs does. All dwarfs have block except the runners. And this runner actually has block because he picked it up as his first level up. Alright, well, there was some more things we could have done. Now he's gonna bring in more people and free up his ball carrier a little bit. He's actually trying to dodge here. That's not a good idea for a dwarf. 67%. He has plenty of rerolls. He has 5 rerolls, so he rerolled that and managed it. Not by much, but he managed it. Okay, he's rebuilding the cage. Probably gonna knock this guy down. He's going for this guy first. That's more difficult because he has dodge. Okay, here's the strong frenzy guy against our thrower. Not the matchup we wanted to see. And our thrower is knocked out. Okay. Well, lucky that we all have agility 4 and can handle the ball pretty well. Okay, more punches being thrown. Running out of dwarfs now. I could place someone here and push him out. It would take a little bit of extra dwarves to do it. But it might be something we need to do. But first, let's move these people away from the sideline and into range of, well, in the way of the dwarf ball carrier. He actually has a path down here. Need to shuffle a little bit here. There we go. That will do for now. This punch needs to happen. Push. Oh, yeah, right. Stand firm. Okay, well, we have 2 guys on him at least. Now, what I could do is move him here and do this push, but he has guard, right? Yeah, so I need to put someone here as well. It's kind of risky because he'll probably push one of us out next time, and we don't want to face our audience with their extra beer levels. So instead, I'm gonna dodge away. Dodge away. No. Do we reroll that? We have enough people in position, I think. I'm gonna skip that so we have a better reroll next time. We were almost done. I wanted to stand these guys up and dodge away as well. But no time. It's only a few. And they're down anyway, so they're not gonna be punched because of it. Okay, he's moving into our tackle zones now. He's pushing forward here. Yeah, he's doubling up on this loner. Tripling up on the loner. I think this will be a punch. Okay, he's gonna try and frenzy our lineman out here. That's not good. Luckily we don't have dodge, so we went down there, so we stayed on the field at least. And not knocked out. There we go. Everyone down. This guy still has stand firm. So we need to knock him down if we're gonna make any progress. We need 2 extra guys on him, 1 extra guy on him to get him down. Okay, let's start with... That'd be a going for it. It's not ideal. Let's move you up a little bit. There's no real point to mark these dwarves, they will just punch us. Are you the dauntless one? No, you're the frenzy one. The dauntless... There is this guy actually. So we could give him a punch if we put 1 guy here. That's worth it. Oh, right, I already moved you. So if I move you up, punch him, you could perhaps dodge out here and get there. Can you get around? No. Okay, I'm gonna move you up there. I kinda need to do this dodge. And then all the way over here. And over here. Okay, we're gonna have to leave this guy if we're gonna punch this guy. Or I could move you in. Okay, let's do that then. Get you up. Punch you away, possibly. No. Stupid, stand firm. Okay, well we need one extra here, so we at least get an even die if our Dolphus fails. Didn't, so we get a double and a knockdown, that's good. Stay. I don't want to follow her. Right in the face. No injury, but he's stunned at least. Okay, this is looking pretty vulnerable here. I do want to get you a little bit further out to harm's way. And now I will try this. Nope, didn't work. Didn't think it would work. It was a difficult dodge. The sideline are open. 2 more turns. Do we reroll that? I'll skip it. I don't think he'll be able. Well, we could move him like so, then move the runner 4, 5, 6 to hereabouts. Maybe we would have needed him on his feet actually. Let's see if he chooses to do that. Or he could blitz this guy if he moved in one person and then blitz with someone else. No, he's blitzing here instead. Well, that'll leave him a straight shot for the end zone, so I guess that's smarter. He won't be able to reach all the way if he tries it, and he won't have enough people to guard the ball carrier if he does. Let's see where he chooses to go. Oh, he can do going for it here. Oh, well, he didn't make the second going for it, but he's gonna reroll that, I suppose. What? He didn't reroll it. Did he use his reroll somewhere? Well, that bounce wasn't hugely favorable for us. But surely, he must have used his reroll. I mean, he has 4 rerolls, and that was the second to last turn. Why wouldn't he reroll that going for it for a touchdown? So he probably used his reroll earlier, but I missed it. Alright, well, we need to secure this ball for 1 more turn. He's gonna have a tough time picking it up. He can't do it with this runner unless he hands it off to someone else. And then it's the same story with the handoff, really. We can get this dwarf down as well. We can get a lot of people on the ball. We do have another turn, so we could possibly throw a long pass to someone and start moving upfield. But we need to start moving this turn. From here it could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need full going for it both this turn and this next turn, if any of these are going to reach the end zone. Alright, let's not focus on that. Let's start by perhaps blitzing this guy. Actually, we can't really blitz him off the ball from here. Okay, let's blitz him from here then. Missed. Pushed. Oh, yes, stand firm. But he went down, he's stunned. So, okay. Now, how do we play this? Oh, we already blitzed, so we could knock him out of the way. He's free over here. But he wouldn't be able to outrun these guys, so they would be able to blitz him next turn. This guy, though, he could be free if he runs along this path, but he has a dwarf on him, so the catch would be a bit more difficult if we try to give him the ball. But I don't think there's any reason why we shouldn't try it. That would be okay, try to pick up the ball. Do we need to do anything else? I'll move you up here. Well, I would want to do going for it if I did that, because I want him to be in scoring position. He'd get a chance to intercept here, but oh well. First of all, we have to pick up the ball. That was the 83%. I thought that would be the easy part. I think this will be the difficult part. The catch here, and possibly the interception. Ah, he got it. So now we need to run along the sidelines here. We need to do both going for it as well. Oh, that's good. So next turn he will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 more going for it. So we need this guy. I don't know why I'm running him up the field. Could possibly have, I don't know, passed it in, but I'd still need going for it on one of them. Okay, well, these guys are now in tackle zones, but he can't reach him. The only thing that can stop us is if we fail one of our going for it next turn. We do have a reroll as well, so... Yeah, he's not even trying up there. He knows when he's beat. Still don't see him. Don't remember him using a reroll. Okay, he got an armor break, but it's okay. It's okay. It's only a stun. Right, there he goes. Well, he's probably going for him, not for him. And here's the other punch. This is the loner, so go ahead. Much rather you punch him than punch our catcher here. Alright, I don't think we want to punch anyone. Perhaps we want to foul this guy, but we can't really reroll if we get caught on a foul. So let's try to run in a touchdown, shall we? It's a stumble on the first one. Well, that's bad. We will reroll that. It's only a 1 in 6 to fail it. And we didn't. So there's a touchdown from a lineman in the last turn of the first half. Didn't really look like we were going to score a touchdown there, but... See, elves, they can score touchdowns quick when they get a hold of the ball. Dwarves took all of the first half to try and get the ball in scoring position, and they did. But then they dropped it on the second to last turn, and instead we scored. Right, one guy got up, so we're one person short here because of Varsuvius' injury, and of course Barik Farblast is sent off because he's a special weapon, but he still has two, well, he had 3 dwarves in as extras out here. They're only level 1 linemen, but still. So this is his defense. Looks rather intimidating. We could put 2 people to knock down these blitzers, I suppose. And then maybe we could get to his runner. His good runner over here. Okay, where's our frenzy blitzer? There he is. Let's put him over here. Actually, let's have him be the assist on the first punch here. Like that, and then I'll punch him over here. No. Punch him there. Okay, and then we need someone to punch him out of the way. Someone with block. To punch him there, he needs to go down. And if I do the other way around, I can punch him to there, and then... Well, I'd still have to dodge to get up there then. I think this is better. Alright, then we need someone to run up and give an assist up here. And then we need to put 3 people on the line, sadly. I don't really want to, but... Where's our loner? There he is. He volunteers. These guys all have guards, so there's really no point. Let's just put them in as few tackle zones as possible. But these guys all have tackle, he has tackle, he has tackle, he has tackle, so it's no real benefit whatsoever to stand in their tackle zones. I'm just gonna do something like this. Perhaps put someone over here, someone here, and someone here, so at least they're tied up in case they get a blitz. We want to put 2 people on him as well. I guess so. Did our thrower wake up? He did. Perfect. Move, please. Alright, and I have a blitzer to spare. Let's put him over here somewhere. Alright. Actually, let's do this. No, it was right the first time. We can give the ball to him. We can actually use him as the assist to knock him down, and then run as far as we can up here with the ball if it lands in a favorable position. It's a high kick, so we can actually catch it, but it's not in a favorable position. We'll have to throw a pretty long pass, I suppose, even if we catch this. We caught it. That's good. Alright, now let's not do this wrong. You're supposed to knock him to there. Hopefully down. Yes, good. Don't follow. Stay where you are. There we go. Now... Ah, I see. I see the problem here. Can you get around to there? Yes, okay. I hope so. And then, it will be enough to start the frenzy from there. Do I take the push here, or do I take the knockdown? I'll take the knockdown. If we don't do that, we might fail on the second roll. It would be sad. Okay, I'm gonna stand over here to give a little bit of extra. Okay, if we actually dodge through, we can get pretty far. How far can these dwarves get? Not as far. If we do like one going for it, they can't even tackle us. This guy maybe. Well, he'd have to dodge out, and that's a long shot. Best. Now we could move up to here. That would be an easy pass. There'll be one going for it. First I'm going to knock this dwarf down. If I can. Oh, he stands firm. Never mind. Can I get through here? Well, not without dodging. I do want to dodge these guys out, but first let's get the ball to its proper position. Now here's the question. Do we take an 83%, a 5 and 6, a 5 and 6 going for it, and then an 83% pass with a reroll and an 83% catch with a reroll? Or do we just go for a 67% pass with a reroll? We get a reroll on 67% or an extra 83% before we get an 83%. I think this is better actually. Maybe not, maybe. I don't know. Okay, let's go through here. We needed that dodge, but it was a pretty easy dodge. Let's just see. Well, he'd need a going for it to tackle us. He can't reach us. Actually, he'd need more. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can only get there without dodging. You'd need 2 dodges to reach here. So I think we're pretty safe there, actually. Unless... well, he'd need a going for it as well. If he, like, blitzes him out the way... Actually, could he reach us? This is pretty dangerous. And, I don't want him to knock him down and then blitz around him. I'm actually gonna... where's the loner? I'm gonna try to put the loner over here. And then I'm gonna try to put this guy over here. He might still try something, but now he'd have to knock him down first. Well, actually, that's not a very difficult thing to do. Let's put someone over here. And then let's try to dodge him out and protect over here. So we can't... ouch. Well, okay. I'm not gonna reroll that. I think we'll be okay. You could punch him out of the way and then perhaps get to him. But he's only the strength 3 guy, so it would be a single die twice. He's building up on some of our elves here, marking the guy who fell on the dodge. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's gonna go for the fencing. Maybe he'd knock him out and then 1, 2. Yeah, actually it's very easy there. I thought I had more people in protection here, but there's a path between them. Oh, he's going for that blitz. Oh, he made his dodge. And he made his going for it, but he didn't manage to knock us down. And he knocked us to the side there. A bit closer to them, so he's gonna frenzy here instead. Not that he needed to. There goes the loner. No long-term effect. Well, even if it was a death, I probably wouldn't have rerolled it. That's not our player anyway. Harsh reality. Alright. There's no real advantage to doing anything else but dodge out and try to score. Or, well, actually, now that you mention it, I could run up there and blitz him as well and push him out of the way. Then we'd have both of... well, he's not injured anyways. But maybe this guy will be. We'll just get this guy off the field as well. Both his runners. Okay, well this will actually... oh, I used the wrong blitzer. Never mind. Alright, I ran him over there, I forgot. Okay, it's not going to be a push then, but at least it's going to be an easy touchdown. There we go. 2-0. Another quick score for us. It's very difficult as dwarves to stop a team with good dodging, good movement from scoring. I've tried to play dwarves against like lizardmen with skinks and against rats. It's impossible if they do their dodges. You just can't catch them. You can have a line like this and they'll just go something like from there they go through these guys and then to here, and then you can't catch them because you're just too slow. Alright, defense. We don't have the loner anymore. I'm gonna move these guys in. I don't really want the blitzer there. I'm gonna put linemen on the line. And some people back. I guess this will have to do. There will be a lane here for them to run, but if they put their ball carrier out here... oh, did I move the kicker? I did. The kicker's on the line. Okay. Well, we are a bit short on linemen, so... I guess we'll have to have... ooh, -1 on all passing rolls. That's not good for the dwarves passing game. But since there is no such thing as a dwarf passing game, I don't think it will be affecting them very much. It will be affecting us though if we try to do something like we did in the first half. Both his runners survived the encounter with our fans, who are not as ferocious as they should be. So there would be no problem for him picking up the ball here because they have sure hands. Except he didn't use any of them, he moved both of them. So he's going to try to pick it up with the blitzer, who has agility 3 but doesn't get the safe hands reroll. But it's no problem, he got it anyway. Alright, triple die, that didn't work out. He has frenzy, so he tries again with double. Doesn't work out this time either. How about the other two? Here's another frenzy, but this one only needed 1 hit. And another armor break on a lineman. And the last lineman Also goes down. But no armor break. Okay, well, they're in a bit of a spot there. I don't think we can reach all the way up there. We can, actually. We went straight for him, dodged through, and did 2 going for it, and took a 1 die. Could move this guy up to here first and get a 2 die. There'll be 2 going for it on both of them, and 1 dodge on the blitzer. Is it worth it? This might be worth it too. Alright, before we try that now, do we have our frenzy guy on that side? No, he was over here, of course. Okay, I'm gonna move these guys out of punching range. We do have a pretty good screen here. I am gonna try. Let's see, do you have block? Do you have block? Okay, I'm gonna dodge through there then and try to get at the ball carrier. And then maybe what we do is this. Do you have block? You do, right? Is it worth it? I think it's worth a shot, right? We get a free reroll. No, we don't get a free roll of the dodge. And we failed the gun twice, but let's try and reroll that then. Ah, too bad. We failed it again. Double 1. And he got stunned. Well, that's not great. I would at least have wanted him to be close by for the next time. So now it's a simple matter to blitz this guy away and move the ball carrier up. Well, at least we have 2 of our runners in scoring position. Well, once they wake up, if they wake up. I also didn't manage to get these linemen out of their spot here. Okay, are you gonna send anyone back to help the ball carrier? We should use this guy to blitz. Alright, he's coming back. Using the other runner here. Well, one of the runners. And this is lineman. Ah, too bad. He has tackle, so our dodge won't work. And our armor won't work. But it's just a stun. So both of them got stunned for that brave attempt there. Or foolhardy effort, maybe. Okay, well, I can try it again. No. Okay, he's learned his lesson. Okay, what do we want to do now then? This is a strong guy. We could go for this guy. If we get him down, we could have an easier dodge out there. We could move people in and get one of these guys out. I think this guy is the obvious target. But I don't want to blitz him into this area. I'm gonna do something like this. And that won't work because this is the one that doesn't have block. That won't work either. In fact, that's pretty bad. Stay. No, you can't get out and you can't get out. I need to get this guy away. And where's our other blitzer? Right there. Alright, well, he has Dauntless, so I could try to knock him away here. If I manage to knock him out, then these guys can dodge away from here, that way. And we would have some more guys. So I'm going to try this. It says 1 die, but if Dauntless works, we'll get 2. It did. And we got him down, even better. I'm not going to follow in there though. I don't want to be in the way when you try to dodge out. Instead, I'm going to put him here. Now we have a rudimentary screen best. Gilgalad can go up there. Okay, now everyone has moved. Let's try to get these guys out. Like so. And like so, I think. Okay, but okay, I'm gonna move there because I think he's gonna try to move the ball over here and put some guards around it, and then we can cover up over here and lock him down again. Let's see what he does. He could also mold the boar carrier up here and just try to push through, but then we have everyone in perfect guarding position. Or he could just stay there, I suppose, a little bit further back. And we can move up a little bit maybe, unless he moves up. He should be able. He should do this tackle. Sorry. Okay, he stood up and frenzied us there. Or rather blitzed us. And he's gonna punch him out as well. This is what I thought he would do. And that's why I thought he would move up to that side, which is now open. We got a stun on our frenzy blitzer. Okay, this is the strong guy as well, so if we stand him up, we still wouldn't have enough dice on him. We could go in here, but they all have guard. We didn't move anyone back here, so I guess he's still concerned about our guys up here. Could move a little bit further back to be of assistance maybe. I'm getting annoyed with this troll slayer. He's injured one of our people already, and has 4 strength. Keeps being a thorn in our side. I'm gonna do this. Then I'm gonna stand this lineman up. I'm gonna try to punch him with Prince of Elfheim. There you go. Well, he's just gonna get up again, isn't he? But alright, he still can't really round the corner fast enough for us to not catch him. So I'm just gonna keep the screen as it is. Maybe blitz someone. Could perhaps blitz this guy and cut these 2 guys off. If I run him to here. And then try this blitz. Actually try it from there, and then I can push him there if things fail. Okay, things worked. I'm gonna push him there anyway. Ah, armor break. Still no knockouts though, or injuries. Okay, there we go. Let's see if these dwarves want to tango. Keep them busy up there. Have them exercise a little bit. They want to keep marking him. Perhaps they even throw a blitz up there instead of down here. Okay, he's just trying to move straight forward with his cage up to our guys. We might get a few punches in here, or we might just have to dodge 1 step back. Let's see, he can't score twice if we just keep dodging back. Alright, now we have a guy open, so if we can get the ball now, we can throw a long bomb. Yeah, he's just getting up and blitzing with this guy. Doesn't matter if we knock him down. And since he has 4 strength, we can't really get him to stop doing that. Now he's actually in the way for us. He doesn't have guard, so there's that. But these guys have guard, so this would be a negative. No, it's a 1 die, because of him giving +1 and him giving +1. Could move someone in there, knock him there. That's not a bad idea. I want to stand you up first and move you to... Actually, just stand up. And... Alright, move in. And try to knock him here. That's good. Follow. Another stun. Thick skull though, so he's not knocked out. He would have been knocked out if he didn't have thick skull there. So now we could, if we dodge through there, get a 2 dice blitz on this guy. If we went like this. No, that's just a one though, guys. Why? Because he's trying. Oh, there's a dwarf here. I didn't see him. But, only saw our guys. Maybe I should adjust the zoom level a little bit. No, I'm used to this now. Alright, we can't get in there because there's a dwarf in the way. So we would have to... We could mark this guy and do it, but it's still only one die. Why? If we went here and then... No, it would be a 2 die, but this would be a difficult dodge. Okay, let's not spend all our time here. Let's move someone out here. Can't get through here unless he knocks us down. Let's move this guy to down here. Let's have you... Well, I do want to blitz someone, but I can't really afford to move him. Let's move him out here. Move you back a little bit. Perhaps to here. And then try to knock this guy down. Okay, it doesn't work. Let's stay there then. Let's move back a little bit so we have people close by if we manage to make a break for it. And you can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, stand over here, I guess. Not really going for the ball as it is now. Well, I tried there, but it was no real good chance. I'm just trying to occupy some of his dwarves chasing him around, and then he can just dodge out just because he has dodge. Well, dodge won't work against these guys, but still it's a 1 in 6 that he fails. If I leave him for last, then it's no real problem. Okay, his strong blitzer is coming back to free up the ball carrier and knock another elf down. So he's moving up one more step. He has 2 more turns after this one. Moving people into tackle zones. Don't really know what his plan is here. Looks like he's trying to get this guy down, but that wouldn't really get him through this. There's so many people with guard here. This guy does not have guard, but this guy does. This guy doesn't. But if we want to tackle from any of these ones, this guy would be an assist. And we can't put anyone near enough to give us an assist. We could try to blitz this guy away, sort of block him from this side. And maybe put more people in. I don't think we're getting that ball though. Let's go for this guy. Is this the... Oh, this is the frenzy guy. Don't really want to blitz with him. Let's put him over here. And then blitz with our thrower. That's a great idea. There'll be a going for it too. Did I mess this up now? Can't get anyone around there. If we do it with this guy, we would have a -1 if we have to go twice. He doesn't have dodge though, so there will be a push if we get to go twice. Okay, you get out of there. You get out of there. You get over here. You get up and get out of there. You go over to this side. Actually, now I can push him there, and I'd still have a 1 die. But I can't move this guy anymore because then he'll have a free range forward. I can't reach all the way, but it's still a bad idea. Could try something like this and blitz him with him. Or 2 going for it like this. But I think we'll have to abandon that plan. It's a smarter idea in the long run. Well, it doesn't really matter. If he scores now, we will only win 2-1 instead of 2-0. We'd only have 1 more turn to score from here, so if we got the ball next turn, it would still be very difficult. We wouldn't have gotten the ball through this though, so... Oh, he rolled a skull. But then a block. And since Shandia has had first level up, we took kick on them, and then they were the linemen who rolled a special roll on their second level up, so they haven't gotten block even though they're level 3. And they paid for it there. Okay, so he's up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can score with 1 going for it if there's nothing in the way. But I'm pretty sure there will be something in the way. Oh, I forgot to dodge him out. That was silly. Well, he can dodge the punch instead. Okay, how would we get to the ball? If ever. We'd have to do some really stupid things. He still has 1 turn, so we don't want to be too stupid. If I tackle this guy, let's say I dodge him out, put him there, tackle him, push him to here, then blitz him, even though it would probably be a negative, have the ball bounce loose down here, dodge him out, pick up the ball, run up here, give it to him, he runs up, tosses it to him, he scores. Think that'll work? This would be a single die. I have to start by dodging him out and putting him there, as I mentioned, so we can push him to here and then to here. This guy has guard, right? Yes. Does he have guard? No. So we could tackle from here actually and get a single die. And then the ball could go up here, but it'd probably bounce loose in here. We'd need some magic to get it into our hands. Could we move anyone in to get more? No. Could we do another push with someone? He could push. If we put someone here, he could do this. If we put someone else on it and then push him up here, then blitz him. We'd run out of elves though. Alright, let's try it. Start by doing this. Then the single die. Only needs to be a push. Okay, well, we don't need a reroll for the rest of it. It was pretty simple. Alright, we didn't get the push. So, well, we can't get it now, I don't think. Unless we do something silly like this. So, let's just forget about our dreams. Put someone out here, because these guys might go down now. And then file in like so. Then I'm gonna try to knock this runner down. Worked. No injuries though. We didn't manage to knock out a single dwarf all day. Yep. That'll be it. Doesn't really matter what he does now. He could still score if he put his mind to it. He'd only have to like tackle this guy out of the way, tackle this guy out of the way, and then blitz this guy. But instead he blitzes this guy. And now if he wants to score, he would have to make 3 dodges with his agility 3 Longbeard without dodge. Okay, he can get away with 2 of them if he move this way. 1, 2. But he didn't go for it, so it's a moot point. And there's the end. Final whistle. End of the match. We won 2-0. It was a tough game because of their, well, thick skulls and other defensive skills. We got enough money though, so we have enough to perhaps do that replacement. We also have the opportunity to recruit the journeyman who played with us, Kirdur Kudardinion, but he didn't gain any SPP, at least not yet. He might have gotten the man of the match. And, well, he got injured, but that was only out for the game injury, so he would be available for the next match. But I'm not going to do that. We can buy a regular lineman and then we would get to name them as well. So I'm going to turn him down. He didn't get the MVP, fortunately. Gilgalad got it, so he will be leveling up. Maybe get a second skill. What will we put as a second skill on our lineman? Dodge. I'm boring, I'm going with block and dodge for everyone, but they're pretty useful. So we had as many armor breaks as they had, but we didn't get any knockouts or injuries. I don't think. No knockouts inflicted, no injuries inflicted. They had 1 knockout and 2 injuries, but our armor is not as good as theirs. They had 81% ball possession. We didn't really get anywhere. They only dropped the ball for the 2 last turns of the first half and for the 2 first turns of the second half. Our passes were good. We ran equally far. And, well, he threw a little bit more blocks. I guess our blocks were better because we used 2 dice. We got a few pushes, so we have dodge, so that's why, I guess. And SPP wise, Artia got 4 points. Oh yeah, 1 pass, 1 touchdown. Our thrower got 1 touchdown before he got knocked out. And another touchdown for Solas. Yes, I remember that. And Gilgalad the MVP. His blitzers, or his Troll Slayers, got the knockdowns on our players, or the injuries. Okay, good game. Next round will be the last round of the competition. After that, the league will be over. I think we have an option to just run another season, but well, we'll discuss that in the next video. I don't know if there's any more interest in seeing me continue with this elf team. But let's just have a quick look. Yes, we have Gilgalad who will level up next turn. Stallion is back, so he's ready to play again if we want to keep him. If you have any opinion on whether you think I should replace him or just stay with him for the last game of the season, do leave a comment. And well, other than that, I think we will just have to see you next time if you want. Hope you enjoyed this game. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, take care.